So we're just gonna have to ride out this hail core. Look at this. Tornado siren's going off. Oh! What's going on, my storm chasing family? It's Storm Chaser Chad here, and today we are on day one of possibly a 3-day storm chase. Unfortunately, I am alone today, but tomorrow I should have Mark and Matt with me. We are going to be dominating tomorrow in the Arklatex area. I am in southwest Oklahoma, just north of Lawton. We just got issued a tornado watch for our area. I'm heading just to the north where a storm is really started rapidly developing. As you can see, that is just looking absolutely monstrous mean. I mean, this is Oklahoma, baby. I mean, look, you can, as far as the eye can see, just nothing but yes. Anyway, all right, back to where I was. What we are doing today is we're going to try to get a NATO on camera. As always, we're going to try our best. Today is kind of a unusual setup where most of the severe weather and the enhanced risk is up in Iowa, where a lot of the good chasers are up there. I didn't really want to travel all the way to Iowa for storm chase and then travel all the way back to town and back to home and, you know, chase tomorrow. And I was like, that's going to be too much. But there is a slight risk where we are the southern end of this system. Everybody was kind of ruling out, but hey, we're under tornado watch. We have 2 storms that are blowing up. I will show you a screenshot of the radar as you can see wherever on the screen. The one closest to us is the one that we are actually on right now. The one up further north is looking really extremely mean, but I may stick with this one because it's literally right here. We can chase this for God knows how long. So anyway, as you can see, I hope I don't get the bird poop in there. You should see my truck. It is absolutely covered in it. But that is the storm system we are tracking right now. It's literally just beside us. We want to try to get us NATO on camera. Because you know what? It's NATO time, baby. Alrighty, my NATO squad, we are back. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse as we were driving on I-44 towards our storm. We pulled over for just a minute because we're getting a little bit too close to it. It's still maturing, but look at this. Absolutely beautiful. That could be potentially a developing wall cloud. Does look like it's got a little bit of a weak rotation to it, but other than that, this is a monster storm. There is one behind. Yes, I'm at McDonald's. I thought about getting me some food, but I was like, yeah, tornadoes or food. And I will take tornadoes over food every day. So anyway, I don't know if you're able to see that. The storm back there. Here's radar. As you can see, that's the storm we're looking at. A whole nastiness back behind here. We could drop back south, or we could just sit right here and let this come to us. The velocity scans, last time I checked, didn't look too impressive. The one that we were on, it's got a weak rotation to it, but the one back here is starting to wrap up a little bit, so we may kind of play the wait game, let this storm come to us and see if there's anything that does happen. Since it does have a pretty decent hail core on here, we may just, you know, at this little gas station right here, just ride it out, get some hail hitting, you know, the gas station, and, you know, watching it hit the concrete and all that, you know, good stuff. So we'll see. These look like the 2 main storms for the day. As it continues on to the Oklahoma City Metroplex, potential for, you know, isolated tornado. The one that we're looking at, it's got a little bit of a weak rotation, blah blah blah, and the one behind us shows pretty impressive rotation, but it's still, you know, 5:30. Got about another hour and a half before things start settling back down. I don't know if you can see that or not, but she is really trying to spin. If you see this back part right here, She is really trying to spin up, which I would like for this one too, because it's in front of us. We can, you know, stay on I-44 and, you know, follow alongside it. Or we could just wait until the storm behind us comes up and meets us and, you know, see if that does anything. It's definitely going to have some rain, a lot of rain. It's going to have some decent sized hail with it, and maybe behind it, what's behind door number 2 could have a, you know, a little tornado. So we'll see. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because why not? I mean, if you like Mother Nature like I do, if you like tornadoes, if you like public safety and helping the community stay severe weather aware, then subscribe to the channel, because we're going to get some nados on camera, hopefully every video. If not, there's always another chase, because we never stop chasing, as Reed Timmer always says. And as I always say, it's NATO time, baby. So let's get some action. That's our storm that we're looking at. Alrighty, NATO squad, just a quick update. Our storm is severe thunderstorm warned. As you can see, it's right here. It's got a nasty, I mean a nasty hail core on it. We're gonna ride it out in this gas station right here. It does look like it's developing a potential hook. I'll show you it here. It's where we are, my blue dot. I'll take a screenshot also, just to be on the safe side. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna ride this storm out at this gas station. Gonna get some decent hail size. Hopefully we'll get some of that good stuff on camera. And then once it passes, we can follow it just along I-44 and follow it into the OKC Metro area. Does potentially have a tornado risk to this, I'm not gonna lie. It does look like it has a hook. As you can see on the screenshot, wherever it is, I circled it. It does look like it is developing a hook. It is only 5:50. We got about another good hour before sunset, and then it's just gonna be probably a rain fest, and that's not gonna be no good. But we're hopefully gonna get some incredible hailstones. Reed is literally just right down the road from me. We are in a severe thunderstorm warning that has the potential to go tornado warned. Reed has confirmed a rotating wall cloud where he is, and I can confirm, I can definitely see left to right motion just literally straight ahead of me, which as you can see, it should be passing directly over us, if not just to the east of us. We may actually miss the hail core, thankfully, but where we are, instead of the hail core, we're gonna get the tornado. So if there is a tornado, it is definitely going to be literally right on top of us. So we're gonna kind of be SOL. Not really, we wanna get inside that mate, all right? All right, yeah, we right. All right, okay, so quick update. We just got a severe thunderstorm warning on my phone for destructive hail. I don't know if you can read that. I will take a screenshot of this. Destructive hail. So apparently there is some baseball to tennis ball size hail with this. They are classifying it as destructive, destructive baseball size hail. So I'm hearing some pretty decent stones hitting the outside of the gas station right now. As you can see on the radar, I'll take another screenshot of the radar for you guys along with my location. And as you can see, oh, I heard that one. We are literally right in it. The wall cloud should be directly in front of us. And we're gonna try to see if we can get a couple of hailstones on camera without being actually directly impacted by it. But yeah, we're getting some, looks like some bigger size hail, maybe some quarter size hail. I can see that one stone right there. I don't know if you can hear it, but they're getting bigger, that is for sure. Wind has shifted directly towards us, which is not a good thing. But once this passes, we'll be able to hopefully be able to get us something better on here. But look at this. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to pull my truck up just a little bit, so that way I don't blow out a dang tail light, because that would be super sad. So we're gonna ride out this hail core, and then once we get past here, see if we can get some samples. bigger. That one broke apart upon contact. That's our storm right there. Got the developing wall cloud. I don't know if you can see it right here. Once this passes, all this inflow is feeding directly into it, and it's causing, you see the curvature around it, and that's their wall cloud. I'm recording a video for Mark and Matt. Oh, that literally just hit me in the back of the ankle. Good God, look at that. Look at this. Listen to the sound. I'm holding on to that. Safe keeping that bad boy. Our developing wall cloud directly right here. Definitely getting some lowering on the back side of it. But this entire thing, all of this right here is rotating back around into here. I don't know if we can get a good look at that, but that could be our developing tornado, potentially right here. Wow, that was a huge one. I would easily estimate these to probably be definitely some golf ball size, if not a little bit bigger. The one I had definitely was a at least golf ball. Check that out. That was even split in half. You can see the coloration in it and everything. Absolutely unreal. Okay, so we're gonna cut this one. We're gonna give it about another 5 or so minutes, and then we're gonna hopefully let this hail core pass over us, and then we're going to watch this potentially developing tornado now that is literally right on the back side of us. All right, here we go again. We're still at the gas station. We moved out of there so we can let some people exit out. They're trying to clear out as of the potential tornado that is developing. They're trying to find a safe escape route, which we're all right here beside, if you think of my finger, right beside I-44. We can easily drop, head up north and get out of this. But I don't know if you can see that, but that is just absolutely mean. Look straight up. I mean, we are literally inside this. Literally a tornado could drop right on top of us. That's the nasty green hail core. It could still drop some hail on us. Hopefully not, but I mean, this is just unreal. I mean, we were literally right underneath this thing. It still hasn't quite dropped anything yet, but it is definitely rotating. Look at this. Oh, I hope this is doing it justice, because this is just absolutely beautiful. Looking straight up, you can see the spin. If you sit there watching, you can actually see it directly spinning right above us. Whoa, that was a good lightning strike. Look at the spin. Look at the spin right here in front of us. Look at the spin right above us. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Here we go. Right above us. All right. We're going to reposition, see if we can follow the storm. It may get rain wrapped in here, so we may have to reposition, get into a further south of this storm just to get out of this rain mess, and then see if we can kind of take another sneak peek inside of here. But this, for a unusual chase, this has been absolutely a beauty, to say the least. I am definitely in awe of this storm. So, all right, It should be past us. I'm assuming the rain is still blowing towards it. This could be all inflow. Radar, we are literally right on top of it. If there is a tornado, it is on top of us. Had a pretty good little burst of wind a while ago that really shook the truck. I'm talking about really shook the truck. But now we're getting into the rain band of it. If there is a tornado, it has got to be dead ahead of us. It should be, or it could be, I mean, it easily could be rain wrapped. Now, as you can see, the wind's being blown that direction versus this way, so it's already shifted. So now that could be your developing wall cloud / tornado. We are officially behind the main storm. We do have another system developing behind it, but this is the main show right now is this storm that we are chasing right now, and this just looks mean. Alright, NATO Squad, just a quick update. The tornado warning is still in effect. The storm behind us is growing. There is possible rotation beside us. I can't really see because I'm driving, so I'm holding my GoPro over there. But there's also a storm behind us that's coming up that is also increasing, and it's got some pretty decent rotation in it as well. I'm going to try to find a more safe place besides the side of the interstate in order to pull off and actually be able to look at this storm. May not be able to. As you can see, people are pulling underneath the underpass, which is a big no-no. I do not recommend this to anybody. That is very, 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 very unsafe. But I'm trying to see. Looks like we got maybe a wall cloud developing beside us, maybe. I don't know if that's showing much. That's our storm. Looks beautiful in there. So we'll see if that comes up anything. We're gonna pull off just for a second. May have gotten a little too close on this one. Maybe. It definitely looks like it is definitely right behind us. All of this, every bit of this is pulling into the storm. Yeah, we're just literally on the outskirts of this. So we're going to inch up a little bit, and hopefully we can try to avoid what could be a potential tornado right behind us. Radar, there's two different, I can't count how many areas of rotation we're in. All around us there is just an unreal amount of rotation. And I know there's definitely one behind us that last I saw it looked absolutely gross and not in a good sense. Oh, cows. Oh no, cows, please. Hide from this hail. I'm so sorry. Oh, cows. I know they hurting, because I know my truck's hurting right now too. My truck is probably cussing me out left and right. I should have just stayed at that gas station. Now my truck's probably gonna hate me for a day or two. Whew, that was a big one. So we're going to inch up again. We're a little bit in the clearing, but we don't want to stay back too far. But we're gonna see what we can get. I mean, this is an interesting one to say the very least. I will put it that way. Calmly, I'll put it that way. All right, we're back yet again. We are going to start heading east towards Norman. Try to get out to the out of this rain shaft, out of this nastiness, and maybe be able to get further east of it so we can be able to look back into it. We're going to try to reposition one more time before it gets too far out of our area, and then we have to start heading back home. So we're going to give it one more shot and see if we can get some beautiful structure out of this. We got about a 30-minute drive to where we're going, and hopefully that'll be enough time for the storm system to kind of pass over, and we'll be able to get a good clearing shot. So just a quick update. It is 7:10. Just an absolute monster storm. I'll take a screenshot. I've got my GPS going right now, so I don't know if my screenshot will work, but everything looks to be kind of wrapping back up yet again. We're just literally to the northeast of the wall cloud, potentially. It is still tornado warned, just radar indicator rotation, no confirmed tornado yet, thankfully. But we're going to get out east of this and hopefully be able to get a beautiful shot before it gets too dark, and then start making our way back home and start gearing up for tomorrow's chase. I will see y'all here in just a hot minute. Let's get some driving done. Alrighty, my storm chasing family, we are continuing east, heading towards Norman. We got still a monster storm that is, we're just literally still on the outskirts of this hail core, but we're still going to try to push through this, get to the other side of it, and be able to hopefully see what's behind door number 1. But I'm slow going this as safely as possible without hurting my windshield, without hurting my truck, because I got a long drive home, as I said. So even if we get behind it and miss anything, safety is my number 1 priority. So with that being said, we're still slow trucking it, and we're gonna see what's behind door number 1 here, and whenever we get to the other side of the storm. How about that? I'll leave it as that, because we could still be a hot minute before we actually get into the storm, because as it sits right now, I'm literally doing 30 miles an hour on the interstate when you're supposed to be doing 75. All right, so we're just gonna have to ride out this hail core. Look at this. Tornado siren's going off. Oh! You dirty little monkey. Look at that. That came in the truck. Ow. Dirty. Oh, it hit my camera. Alright, we're gonna head towards Cole, Oklahoma. It looks like there is a pretty nasty storm there. Could have a tornado on the ground potentially. Does not look good. I mean, look at this fog. Oh, the hail. I mean, this is dangerous in and of itself right here. Goodness gracious. We're just gonna slow play this. I mean, temperature went from 90 earlier to now 62. 62. I'll repeat that. But we're gonna try to get up here, see if there's anything behind this storm. Literally, I mean, we cannot see barely 20 feet in front of you. That is, look at all the hail. Like I said, we're just gonna play it slow. We're gonna try to head to this town in case that there is a tornado. We'll be able to be right behind it and assist in any means we can. I'm gonna hop off here for just a minute, get to said destination, and I'll update as soon as we get some more action. All right, so I've already had about 4 emergency personnel pass me on this road heading into Cole, Oklahoma. Rain thankfully has subsided, but it does look like in front of us there could be another developing rotation in front of us. Not 100% sure. I can't really see radar right now, but I want to say Cole is out of the risk area, but there again, I don't know. I can't really look at radar right now. The wind is just absolutely howling. And that looks like a bit of a rotation right in front of us. Yeah, look at this. I don't even know really how far. Look at that. You can absolutely smell the fresh pine. Hey, do y'all need any more assistance down this way?
Do what?
Y'all need more assistance down this way? Is everybody else clear out from over here?
If we're gonna do anything, somebody needs to go in that field and start checking that field.
All right.
So, if you wouldn't mind.
Not a problem. We'll do it, sir.
Trying to figure out who's got IC, so we got people to be reporting to.
None to my knowledge. I'm assuming they'll probably do it at the community center.
I'm fixing to fix that problem right now. Storm Chasing family, it is now Thursday.
Yesterday was pretty rough, not near as bad as Rolling Fork was, but sadly there has been now confirmed reports of fatality out of Cole, Oklahoma. Didn't get much footage besides just driving around. Search and rescue was a bit rough once it got into the night, but was able to help a couple of families get to different locations besides their houses. So transported them, not by medical reasons, but just to their vehicle was pretty beat up. So I just loaded them up and took them to the community center away from town to kind of be with the rest of the community there. Stayed there till about 11-12 o'clock, and then started my long drive back home. Went to sleep, and so now here we are for chase day number 2. So anyway, if you haven't, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Gonna be a lot more content coming this year, gonna be a lot of more educational stuff. So if you would, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. As always, take care, God bless. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love and support, and I'll see you here in just a little while. Take care.